Hello friends, welcome to class 20 of my video series Mathematics for Machine Learning. Today we are going to start the machine learning models and linear regression is the first of them. It's a machine learning model, it's a supervised learning, it has a target variable in the problem, and it's a supervised supervised machine learning model. To start with, we have two variates, x and y, and we have a scatter plot of it. We have two variates, x and y, say weight and height, weight and the amount of milk a cow gives. So that's a bivariate data. And we have the scatter plot. We plot the x-axis, we plot the x values, we plot the weight of the cows in the x-axis, and in the y-axis we give the average milk per day we get from the cow that we put in the y-axis. So it's a bivariate data, x comma y, bivariate data, and y is our target variable. We want to regress y on x. That is, given the model, we will input the weight of a new cow, and we'll get an idea of the amount of average milk the cow produces every day. Okay. Now we have the scatter plot. We have the red dots which represent the xy pair. X is the weight and y is the average milk per day. Then we try to fit a straight line. We call it a trend line. An equation of it is obviously y equal to a plus bx. So we want to learn the values of a and b from the data. And what is the constraint? We need to minimize the sum of the errors, yi minus a minus beta xi. So we have the yi here. We have the yi here, this length, and we have the yi actual. We have the predicted here and the actual here. So we want predicted and actual to be close. So we want the summation of actual minus predicted whole square is minimized. So we call it a cost function which we want to minimize. We need to choose a and b from the data so that this summation yi minus a minus bxi whole square summation I equal to 1 to n is minimum. Now, as we do for a maxima minima problem, we take del f del a equal to 0 and del f del b equal to 0, and solving it we get a hat equal to y hat minus b hat x bar, and b hat equal to summation xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar by summation xi minus x bar whole square, which is nothing but covariance xy by variance of x. So this is the way we estimate the values of a and b. This is called learning. We train our model to get the values of parameters. So we get the values of a and b, and we get the best fit line. Now whenever a new cow arrives at the dairy, just weighing the cow, we can get an estimate of y, estimate of the average milk produced by the cow daily. Now since we have fit a linear line, it is called a linear regression or a linear model. There could be nonlinear regression, etc., where we fit a polynomial of degree 2 or a polynomial of degree 3 or any other function. Those are digressions. I am not going into it. Today I will be talking only on linear regression. So we are fitting a straight line y equal to a plus bx, And this is the way setting del f del a equal to 0, del f del b equal to 0 to minimize the cost function. We get the estimates of the parameters a hat and b hat. Now this is the bivariate setup. Now we can go to the multivariate setup, where we have n explanatory variables x1, x2, dot 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 xn, and the target variable y. The different parameters, different measures of a cow, and the average milk produced by the cow. So this is the multivariate setup. Okay, so consider n records with target variables y1, y2, yn, and p explanatory variables x1, x2, xp. So they are calling it x1, x2, xp. Okay, and n is the number of records, number of the data points. So each data point is a point in n plus 1 in p plus 1 dimension. Now we can't draw a scatter plot because number of variables is more than 2. So we go algebraically. So we try to fit a linear model yi equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 xi1 plus beta 2 xi2 plus dot 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 beta p xip epsilon y. In matrix notation it becomes very easy. Y equal to x beta plus epsilon, where epsilon is the noise or is the error, where epsilon is a p-variate random error. Gauss first tackled this problem and he came up with the theory of errors. So he could arrive at a normal equation. He minimized the del f. He said del f del beta I equal to 0 and get the normal equation. X transpose x beta equal to x transpose y. So this is the normal equation from where we get the estimates of the beta hat, which is x transpose x inverse x transpose y. So this is the estimate of our parameters in the linear model. From Gauss's normal equations, we get the estimate of beta as beta hat equal to x transpose x inverse x transpose y by minimizing the squared error loss. We can write down the squared error loss in multivariate setup. Now the prediction y hat equal to x beta hat. X is the coefficient matrix, beta hat is the estimated parameters, and given the data, we predict y as y hat equal to x beta hat provides the fitted values to calculate the R square on the or other efficiency measures. We can calculate R square etc. to find the performance of my model. For a new set of records of the explanatory variables, we update x accordingly to get the prediction. So given a new value of x, we can calculate x beta hat, and that's the loss at beta equal to summation yi minus beta 0 minus beta 1 x1 I minus dot 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 minus beta p x I p whole square. This is the square error loss. Yi's are the actuals and beta 0 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta p xp are the prediction. So we minimize this loss function over for different values of the beta zeros, which is called multivariate regression. So we arrive at the normal equation and we get the estimate of the beta hat. So this is the first machine learning model we have learned. We have get an idea what do we mean by training a model, how does a machine learning model learns, what do we mean by learning. I'll next day I'll be talking about logistic regression. Thank you. I'll stop here.